Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to another Nate Frazier experience. You feel me? Thanks for fucking with your boy. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We in season four. Season four. Like, who thought we was gonna make it this far? Season four. My niggas and niggas. Season four. We doing it. We doing it big. You feel me? And we gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. Sorry for the hiatus. You feel me? I had a few things to do. We revamping this shit, you know what I mean? You know, with my last season, I was putting up a bunch of relationship advice, giving men advice about everything in life, you feel me? So, you know what I mean? We gonna get away from that, you feel me? We may step back into it once in a while, but we gonna get away from that. I felt like I said enough. And if you want to go check it out, go to my YouTube page, Nate Frazier Experience. Need advice on breakups, anything about relationship and men and women, check out the last season. You feel me? You gonna fuck with it, you know what I mean? But we gonna get into it. Ryan Garcia. Yeah, Ryan Garcia. I don't know if anybody know Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia is a famous lightweight boxer. He's pretty good. You feel me? He got a record of 24-0. You feel me? Looking at a record like that, I ain't gonna get in the ring with him. You feel me? He got a record of 24-0. Who recently had a birth of his third child. You know what I mean? Here go the tweet right here. You know what I mean? We're gonna put up the tweet. We're gonna put up the tweet for Ryan Garcia. You know what I mean? He's welcoming his third child. Honored to announce my beautiful firstborn son. You know what I mean? He finally got a son. You know what I mean? He probably got the other two is probably daughters, but he got a son, and he was happy about it. You feel me? Henry Leo Garcia. You feel me? Know what I mean? But there's a but. Let me put the tweet up. Like, I think it was within like 1 hour. 1 hour of him tweeting that his son was born. You know what he did? He announced that him and his wife are getting a divorce. Now, his wife is named Andrea Selena. I believe that's how you say your name. Sorry for the mispronunciation, you feel me? But he tweeted that they were filing for divorce. Like literally hours after his son was born. That is crazy. That is wild. That's wild crocodilian activity. I never knew motherfuckers did that shit. But we know why. We kind of got an idea of why he may have done that. It could be infidelity, meaning his son that was just born might not be his. Whew. That's nasty work. Nasty work. You married a woman and she get a baby by somebody else and then tell you about it? That's nasty work. Crazy. Or motherfuckers just wasn't feeling the relationship like they were supposed to. They thought it was going to be roses and bubbles. Nah, that shit is mildew and shit. You feel me? Dog water, dog piss, boo-boo. You feel me? But either way, he shouldn't be announcing that like that. It's a bad look on him. You know what I mean? He's a famous boxer. You know what I mean? And he followed, I believe he's a very religious person. I looked at his tweets. He always talking about religion and stuff like that. So it's just a bad look on him and his family. You feel me? Like you try to handle that shit behind the scenes. You don't tweet that you having a son and then tweet that you're getting a divorce right after she's still in the hospital. She's still in the fucking hospital. That's degrading as fuck. You feel me? You know what I mean? And you see it's still up there. Well, he deleted it, but people screenshot. You feel me? It's the internet. We screenshot everything. Her family had to see that. His family had to see that. You gotta answer for that shit. Eventually, you gotta answer for that shit. So, It's nasty work out here. You feel me? Don't don't be doing shit like that. You feel me? Nasty work, nasty work. And if she cheated and had a baby with somebody else when she wasn't, you know what I mean? You deal with it behind the scenes. You know what I mean? You don't tweet that. You feel me? Like you out here, you looking crazy. That's wild crocodilian activity. You know what I mean? You looking crazy. You wild. So you know what I mean? I hope I hope Ryan and his family figure something out. Eventually he got to come out with some shit. You know what I mean, talking about it. You can't be silent about that shit. That shit wild as hell. Just think about all the people that look at you and your relationship with your family, and then you do some shit like that. They like, whoa. You know what I mean? Just left field. You feel me? You can't be doing shit like that. So, you know what I mean? Shout out to Ryan. You know what I mean? I hope you get that situated and shit like that. You feel me? All right, what we got next? What we got next? It's 2024. Y'all wilding. Y'all wilding. It's not even February yet. January. You know what I mean? Y'all wilding. Let's see what we got next. Oh, we got the infamous Katt Williams. You feel me, ladies and gentlemen? The infamous Katt Williams. Okay. This is a shout out. You know what I mean? Shout out to Shannon Sharp. You know what I mean? He got his podcast called Club Shay Shay. I was the name threw me off a little bit. You feel me? Because like you know what I mean, Club Shay Shay. You like, you feel me? Club Shay Shay. But you know, it's popping. You know what I mean? It's doing numbers. You know what I mean? So if you want to watch the full interview of Katt Williams or whatnot, it's on Club Shay Shay. I think it got 3 million views in like 3 days or some shit like that. Killing the game. So this is like a quick summary of shit that he was talking about. He basically was getting at people that was already in the comedy industry. You feel me? So like for example, one of the allegations was the fact that Steve Harvey wore a wig and stole a few of his jokes while Steve Harvey was coming up. So everybody knows Steve Harvey had like the perfect lineup and shit like that. He claimed that he spent $1,500 keeping that shit up. I don't think people really care about his hair. You feel me? Like some of the famous people, like Donald Trump, everybody know that, you know, like a toupee and shit like that. But it makes sense though. $1,500 to keep your hair up. I mean, he was paying $1,500 to put the wig on. You feel me? It's a video surfacing around. I don't have it on me, but it's a video surfacing around where Steve Harvey, before he was, big, he had a ball spot. He got the LeBron going on. You feel me? The LeBron easy. You feel me? When he got the LeBron going on, the camera pan to the back of his head, you see the LeBron going on. The lining was still fresh, but in the back, he got the LeBron. You know what I mean? He got the KD going on back there. So when he had the Steve Harvey show, he had this fresh fade. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure majority of the people knew that it's something going on with that hair plant. Something. It just wasn't it. You feel me? So he exposed that. He also said that he stole a few of his jokes. I'm trying to think. One of his jokes was like, you know how gas prices is rising, and you go from saying hi to everybody and being in a good mood to you staring at the gas, but like you put in $10, and about time you try to go in to get a drink, the thing clicked because the gas expensive. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. And he also talked about how Steve Harvey was hating on Bernie Mac, and how Bernie Mac was, I believe he was casted for Ocean's 11, I believe, one of those movies. And Steve Harvey tried to call up to get Bernie Mac kicked off so that Steve Harvey could get on that show and shit like that. That I didn't know. I didn't know all that shit was going on and shit like that. They definitely kept that on the raps. You know what I mean? That is some hating ass shit. You know what I mean? Bernie Mac is the man. You know, Chi-Town shit. You feel me? Bernie Mac show, you know, fired. But you shouldn't be hating that. You know what I mean? You shouldn't be doing that shit. Calling up there to get the man fired so then you could, you know what I mean? You do your own shit. You feel me? You get in that, you know what I mean? Wild crocodilian activity. Motherfuckers just out here wilding. You feel me? But You know what I mean? He talked about Steve Harvey. Another allegation was Cedric the Entertainer also stole one of his jokes too, and that was the joke where he was like, Cat Williams was explaining like, "Oh, this is how I'm gonna ride in a Maybach or something like that," and then Cedric did the same type of skit, but he was saying like how it's gonna be in the UFO and shit like that. Very similar and shit like that. But you got to charge it to the game because shit like that happen all the time. You know what I mean? When you listen to rap, it's like hella niggas that's stealing people whole songs and flipping it and shit like that. You got to charge that up to the game. You feel me? You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? It's nasty work. You out here, you can't even write your own shit. You got steal. Nasty work. Nasty, wild crocodilian activity. You know what I mean? And then this is one of the ones that I don't know. This seemed like Katt to me. This like big Katt. He stated that Ludacris, the rapper, the Illuminati gave he supposedly the Illuminati gave him and Ludacris a ultimatum. He said either you cut your hair and you get on a 10 movie street, $20 million, or you don't get none of that. And then Cat Williams was like, you see who's on the movies and has his hair cut. And I was like, I don't know, that's pretty Cat. You feel me? That's Cat. You know, Ludacris though, like I don't know. Maybe if it was somebody else, but like why pick Ludacris? You know what I mean? Like Ludacris has a fan base, but come on, somebody has a bigger fan base. Like why you didn't pick Lil Wayne or somebody that had a little bit more influence? But Ludacris though, I don't know. But you know, he said it. Ludacris did. He did say something back with them weak ass freestyles. You know, you could tell he wasn't in the studio for a while, so he came back with them weak ass freestyles. But you know, it is what it is. You feel me? And then he also touched on, which is the funniest one to me. He touched on Ricky Smiley on him wanting Cat Williams' role. So I guess in Friday After Next, Ricky Smiley had got casted for Money Mike, but then when they seen Cat Williams, they was like, "Nah, Ricky, we gonna make you that the crackhead Santa Claus, and then we're gonna do Cat Williams like that." You know what I mean? And Ricky did clear it up, and on his show, he said the manager, yeah, they did go with Cat Williams and stuff like that instead of Ricky and stuff like that. But then Cat said on the next movie that he's gonna do with Ricky, that he put in his contract that he's not gonna do a movie with Ricky unless he wears a dress. And that movie was First Sunday, I believe, and Ricky Smile was posing as like a woman. I believe it's one of his characters he do, because he do Lil Durrell, but that's a woman that was from the church and shit like that. And I think that's Katt. Like you do one movie and then the second movie you got that much pull that you're gonna put that in your contract that the next time he got to be in a movie with you, he got to wear a dress. That's kind of Cap, you know what I mean? But let me know in the comment section. You know what I mean? You don't have to just go about what, you know what I mean? If you got some extra information I'm not explaining, you can put it in the comment section right now. But me personally, I think it's Cap. Come on, man. Really? Really? You got that much pull? But, you know, it is what it is. A lot of people made a lot of money on Friday After Next. So he might have had it. But to me, it sounds like Cap. You feel me? Then he also touched on Kevin Hart and him being the plant from Hollywood and the other various dark Hollywood rituals and shit like that. So Dave Chappelle also made a comment about Cat Williams and shit like that. And one of the comments that he said, because you know Dave Chappelle be drunk as hell on stage when he do his shit. One of the things was that he always going after his peers. You feel me? In so many words, he always going after his peers. And if you say Kevin Hart is a plan and this been happening, why not bring up the names of the people that's controlling the comedy section? Like who's putting in the plants? Who is these white people that you claim is taking over? Who are they? What, point the finger at them? Which I kind of agree. You feel me? because you sending shots at your peers when they already been successful. Like Steve Harvey already had his book, show, movie. You know what I mean? He good. He good. Anything you say about him is not going to mess up his money. Cedric too. You know what I mean? They not going. Anything you say about these people, they already said. They, you know what I mean? If it was me, I wouldn't even respond because I'm already successful. You know what I mean? I know none of that shit is true. You know what I mean? Why I need to respond when I'm successful? You know what I mean? Thank you for putting me on the map. You feel me? But you know, there ain't no same people that's behind the scenes that's doing all this shit. You feel me? Don't name your peers. Name, you know what I mean? It is what it is, though. But put in the comment section of what you think what Katt Williams says. And again, if you want to watch the 3-hour video, it is on Club Shay Shay. Shout out to Shannon Sharp. You feel me? I watched it in entirely. It was good. He brought up his past and his when he was growing up, and I shout him out for having 10 kids. You know what I mean? That's a lot of kids, though. You feel me? I be having trouble with 1, but 10, goddamn. And then he ain't got no girlfriend. You feel me? You know what I mean? But it is what it is. He's a good guy. He did do a lot of good things behind the scenes, and I'm glad that people are coming out to express that. Like, hey, Katt Williams gave me this, gave me that. You know what I mean? And you should be like that. If you're fortunate enough to have it, you should be able to give some away. You know what I mean? Don't try to hoard it all. Just give it back. Give it back to somebody that's in need. You know what I mean? And I do commend them for that. But if you want to watch that, it's on Club Shay Shay. All right. So niggas will always be niggas. You feel me? We just go, niggas is always going to be niggas. You know what I mean? And this guy right here, I guess this was his last straw. You feel me? Like, motherfuckers was, you know what? Let me play the video. I'm not going to do any talk. I'm going to play the video. Listen to this.
I just can't with that history. In accordance with the laws of the state of Nevada, this court...
Wow. That's Deborah Redden leaping over the bench there, landing on top of Judge Mary Kay Holthus. Holthus was about to deny Redden's request for probation in a felony battery case. It took several people to subdue him. In the scuffle, a courtroom marshal sustained a gash on his forehead and a dislocated shoulder. We later see the judge being helped off the ground. She was not seriously hurt and was able to walk out of the courtroom.
You feel me? So I'm not upset at him feeling that way. You know what I mean? Even though I didn't experience it, I'm not upset that he's feeling that way because, you know, you got a person that's judging you, you know what I mean? You might have a little something and then get 30 years. Boom. I want to beat his ass. You know what I mean? But the fact is, man, you know, like if you ever been to court, you know how tall them things. The fact this man jumped like damn near 5 feet in the air to go get that judge. This nigga was mad. He was mad as shit, boy. And he was basically what happened was I don't even know what he did. He got charged with something. He wanted probation. She was like, nah, with your criminal history, they ain't cutting it. And this nigga got past all this security and all this shit and jumped right up there to the judge to beat the judge at, and it was a female. He was ready to risk it all that day. You know what I mean? Well, we got the info on him. You know what I mean? He's 30 years old. You feel me? And after he did that little stunt, you know what I mean? This man is like facing counts of battery on a protected person, battery of an officer, battery by a prisoner, intimidating a public officer, extortion, and other charges in connection with the January 3rd attack on Judge Mary Kay Holthus. I think that's how you spell your name. I mean, how you pronounce it, you feel me? But you know what I mean? And that's from what the documents say. So I don't know what this man was getting before, but I know they're going to throw his ass under the jail. You know what I mean? Then they said they going to put the same judge in front of him. Like, that is wild, Crocodile. This nigga really got up there. Like, and this is like, I believe this is in Las Vegas, Nevada. You know what I mean? Y'all some wild crocodiles out there. You know what I mean? Y'all should have recruited this nigga on a basketball team or something. This nigga jumping up there like that. What kind of charges he was getting in the beginning for him to get like that? Fucking wild crocodilians out here. You feel me? But shout out. No, at least the judge didn't get seriously hurt. You know what I mean? That's a real tough job to have to sentence people. You know what I mean? Knowing that something can really happen to you. You feel me? And I believe when you go to court, there should be a lot more security than what they had. They underestimated this nigga. Like he really got up there for real. You know what I mean? But shout out to the judge. Judge didn't get hurt. The young man, Debra, I think that's his name. Debra, you know what I mean? We'll see what happens to him. You know what I mean? He might even get praised going to court. They be like, man, that's the same judge that sentenced me. The fuck? But let me know in the comment section what you think about this. This is wild crocodilian activity and shit like that. But let's see what we got. What we got next? Alec Baldwin, I believe. Alec Baldwin, I believe that's how you say his name, the famous actor. The one that was originally going to get charged for setting off a loaded gun, killing a staff member of the movie they were shooting. I believe the movie was called Rush. And they closed it. They closed the case or whatnot. That was like a year ago. But then now they reopening it and they gonna charge him. And I think personally that's a little crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I never act in a movie and whatnot, so I don't understand like how props work, but I'm pretty sure like it should have been people there that was for safety, checking the gun. You know what I mean? I heard that you wasn't supposed to point the gun directly at somebody. It's supposed to be like off a little bit and shit like that. But I'm looking like, why is the actor being charged? Like he was the one that knew about gun safety and what a loaded gun feel like and where to aim it. When you got individuals that's paid to do that, like paid to check your gun and make sure there's blanks in it. Then I heard that the original prop fell to pieces, so they went and got a real one. That's what I heard. You know what I mean? Allegedly, you know what I mean? It's not, you know what I mean, anything groundbreaking yet, but allegedly they had a prop and then went and got a real one, and you know the actor set it off and killed a fellow staff member. You know what I mean? So why is the other person not charged? The person that's supposed to be doing the gun safety, he may have been charged, but they didn't never put it in a document. So we'll see back that. The statement that was from Alec Baldwin said, we will see what will happen in court. So he's going to be lawyered up and he's going to be ready. I don't think he's going to go to jail or nothing like that, because it's like, it's no crime for you acting like you shooting a gun. You know what I mean? He didn't commit no crime. I mean, it's unfortunate that this young lady got killed or whatnot when it's supposed to be safe, but it's not like he did it on purpose. It's not like he went there purposely to be like, yo, I'm gonna shoot this gun, kill this person, and it's over with. You feel me? He was there to do a job, and the person that's supposed to been doing the gun safety didn't do it. So, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But that's it for now. You know what I mean? You had your NFE with T. You feel me? I fuck with that. NFE with T. You feel me? We're going to keep you up to date to all the shit that's going on. We revamping the NFE brand. You know what I mean? We're going to bring in more shit. You know what I mean? We got more people that's going to be on the brand that's going to be talking they shit. We're still doing story time with Nate. You feel me? We ain't done with that because we got a bunch of stories. You know what I mean? And I thank y'all for being fellow listeners. Keep doing your thing. You know what I mean? We're going to keep growing this NFE brand and shit like that. And, you know what I mean? You stay loyal. You going to get down with the brand. You feel me? So, all right, this is another Nate Frazier experience. Y'all enjoy your day. Peace.